All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Judicial Proceedings Committee. Today is Thursday, April 6th. We are going to hear one bill. Delegate Vogel, come on up. We're going to hear, is it 10:06? 10:66. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I ran over here from the House floor, so I'm still catching my breath. I apologize. Chairman Smith, Vice Chair Waldstreicher, and members of the Judicial Proceedings Committee, thank you for the opportunity to testify before your committee in support of House Bill 1066. House Bill 1066 would officially establish the Commission on Hate Crime Response and Prevention, codifying the current Attorney General's Hate Crimes Response and Prevention Task Force into a permanent commission. The existing task force is operating with a grant from the Department of Justice that will expire next year. This bill would allow them to continue working with an assistant attorney general dedicated to addressing the rising number of hate crimes in our state. The members from the original task force will join the formalized commission with the additions of Free State Justice and the Women's Law Center. The members of the commission represent communities that have been disproportionately impacted by the rise in hate crimes. Under this commission, these groups will work collaboratively and ensure that we are elevating the voices of those directly impacted by hate crimes here in Maryland. This bill has widespread bipartisan support with over 50 co-sponsors in the House, both Democratic and Republican, who believe that this is an issue that transcends party lines. In your floor system, you will find the racial equity impact note that shows hate crime prevention and response has significant equity implications. Maryland is ranked as the fourth most diverse state in the nation, and we have a duty to ensure every Marylander feels secure, respected, and welcomed in our state. Between 2012 and 2021, reported hate crimes in Maryland jumped by 88%. While this bill will not single-handedly address the rise in hate crimes, it sends a very clear message. We are taking this issue very seriously, and we are committed to creating a state where no one has to live in fear of getting attacked based on their race, ethnicity, religion, gender identity, or sexual orientation. The Office of the Attorney General is in full support of this bill, and they have been working with us not only to craft this legislation, but will be leading this commission once it is established. We also have support from numerous organizations across the state, including the Anti-Defamation League, the Jewish Community Relations Council, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the Council on American Islamic Relations, and Free State Justice. So with that, happy to take any questions, and I appreciate your time.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Delegate. Question from Senator Washington.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this bill. I think it's a great bill. My initial question was going to be, why couldn't they do it? You could do this themselves, but obviously you're codifying what's currently happening. Since hate crimes have increased over 88%, what has the commission done lately to help with curbing that number or decreasing that number?
Thank you, Senator. And it is a relatively new task force. So As for their accomplishments, I don't have a detailed report. I will note, in addition to codifying this task force into a commission, what this also does is give them certainty over their budget, or over their funding moving forward. As of right now, they are funded by a 3-year grant by the Department of Justice that is expiring next year. Once that money expires, there's no guarantee that they have continued funding for the 2 positions that work with the commission. This piece of legislation also requires the commission to create a report to the legislature and also to state agencies, providing direction as to what we can do in statute and in regulations to better address the rise in hate crimes here in our state.
And not trying to put you on the spot, but you mentioned some of the organizations that are supporting this. I don't see any African American or Black based organizations. Is NAACP supporting it, or there's other organizations that support it that are majority Black organizations? I see that it is a diverse group. I just don't see any Black groups on there.
Yes, the NAACP is a member of the commission. I don't know if they submitted a letter of support, but they are a member of the commission.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one thing, I think it's a great idea, a great bill. Thank you for bringing it forward. Since we haven't had a full-throated hearing, there's several individuals, most trusted members that we frequently interact with or have voiced their support for this bill. But one group out of Montgomery County, Peace Action Montgomery, they did voice some concern. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of provide a rejoinder to their concern, which is, I think, highlighted, says it revolves around the membership composition, which includes organizations that are engaged or advocate for surveillance activities of Marylanders, e.g., example, Maryland Coordination and Analysis Center, as well as the Coalition Opposed to Violence and Extremism. Just want to give you an opportunity to provide a rejoinder for that.
Yeah, so I think that letter specifically cited one organization in particular, and that organization is a leading organization when it comes to addressing the rise in anti-Semitism that we see here in our state and really across the country. They have been members of. We are not adding any additional the only two organizations that we're adding through this legislation is the Women's Law Center and Free State Justice. No additional organizations are being added, right? These were the organizations that were selected by the Attorney General's office previously because of their leadership on these issues in particular. Like I said earlier, this organization that they're citing has been a champion when it comes to addressing the rise in anti-Semitism here in Maryland.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Additional questions from the committee? Seeing none. Thank you very much, Delegate.
Thank you so much.
All right. And with that, that'll end the hearing for House Bill 1066 and our hearings for the day. We are going to vote at 5 o'clock, and we're going to have a couple of rotating work groups, which will be hammering out a couple of bills that we'll be working on today and tomorrow. So please don't leave campus. We're going to come back here at no, I didn't even mean it like that. Sorry, Senator Fulton, Senator Washington. Don't leave campus. Stay close by. And we'll get back to that, but we'll come back here at 5 o'clock. So see you all soon.